Ever wondered why some girls stay rented in your mind 24/7, while others are forgotten the second they leave the room? It doesn't matter how many people are in her life. There is always that one person she cannot stop thinking about. Today, we are breaking down powerful psychological tactics that go beyond dating advice. This isn't just about making an impression. It's about branding your image into her subconscious. This isn't a normal video. We aren't just talking about liking someone. We are talking about a psychological game that 95% of people will never understand. Have you ever given a girl everything? Your time, your attention, your effort, only for her to start ignoring you? You're not alone. But why does it happen? And how do you flip the script so she's the one seeking your validation? If you stay until the end, I'm going to reveal the secrets used by master manipulators and dark psychologists to create an unbreakable mental image. If you want to live in her head, stop taking the direct route. Most guys think constant messaging and liking every post makes them memorable. Huge mistake. Why? Because the human brain is wired to ignore what it has already captured. We obsess over what is incomplete. In psychology, this is called the Zeigarnik effect. The brain feels an intense itch to finish an unfinished task, become a mystery factor, give her high-intensity attention, then disappear, become unpredictable. If she asks where you have been lately, don't give a boring logical answer. Don't say you were just busy with work. Instead, say that seeing someone all the time makes them less special, and a little distance makes the heart wonder. Now she's stuck. She's looping that sentence in her head, trying to decode you. You've just planted a seed that will grow every hour you're silent. To stay in her mind permanently, you have to attach yourself to her feelings. But here is the trap. Most guys become the emotional dustbin. They listen to every problem and offer sympathy. Congratulations, you've just been friend-zoned. Emotional anchoring means triggering her feelings so that whenever she feels a certain emotion, your face pops up. Instead of offering comfort, offer strength. If she says she is stressed and doesn't know what to do, don't say everything will be fine. That's what her dad or her best friend says. Tell her that looking at her stress, you can tell how strong she actually is. Tell her real growth only happens when things are this intense, and you can already see her crushing this. You aren't just a guy she talks to. You are the person who reflects her best self. Next time she feels powerful or overcomes a hurdle, you are the first person she wants to tell. Ever notice how a certain song or smell instantly brings back a memory? We're going to do that to her brain using the signature effect. You need to claim a space in her mind that only belongs to you. Create unique habits, words, or inside jokes that are exclusive to your interaction. For example, use a specific phrase like, "Want to hear a secret?" before telling her anything, even if it's small. Eventually, every time she hears the word secret, she thinks of you. Or tell her that whenever she feels bored in a meeting, she should just touch her nose and think of something funny. Now, you've successfully hacked her environment. When she's bored, which happens every day, she follows your instruction, and you're in her head again. Why are people addicted to gambling? Because they don't know when the next win is coming. If you are 100% predictable, you are 100% boring. Break her expectations. If you always reply instantly, wait 3 hours. If you're usually the funny guy, be deeply serious for one conversation. If she asks why you're so confident, don't give a lecture. Tell her you learned one small thing in life that changed everything for you, but you'll tell her when the time is right. You've created suspense. The human brain hates an unsolved puzzle. She will find excuses to talk to you just to get the rest of the story. If you only ever make her happy, you become a nice guy. Nice guys are predictable. To be the one, you must create a spectrum of emotions. Push and pull. Tease her, then validate her. Tell her not to try to act so smart because you already know who the real mastermind is. Then, in all seriousness, tell her the way she thinks is actually refreshing, and that most people don't see the world like she does. By shifting between teasing and genuine validation, you become an emotional roller coaster, and people never forget the ride. The reason most men fail is that they try to be a fan. They cheer for her, they compliment her beauty, and they agree with everything she says. But a fan is just someone in the crowd. To be the one who stays in her mind, you have to be the coach. You have to be the person who sees the potential she hasn't even realized yet. This is where we trigger the hero instinct, but with a dark psychological twist. Instead of telling her she's perfect, tell her exactly where she's holding herself back. Look her in the eyes and say that you've noticed she plays it safe because she's afraid of her own power. When you challenge a woman's self-perception in a way that feels authentic and deep, you stop being a guy she's dating and you become a mirror. Every time she looks in an actual mirror from that moment on, she will hear your voice and your observation. You have officially successfully moved from her conscious thoughts into her self-identity. But to keep that fire burning for the long term, you must master the art of selective absence. There is a biological law called the law of satiation. It means that the more you have of something, the less you value it. Think about your favorite song. If you play it on repeat for 10 hours, by the 11th hour, you'll hate it. Human attraction works exactly the same way. You must become the song she only gets to hear occasionally. When things are going perfectly, when the chemistry is electric and she's leaning in, that is exactly when you pull back. Not because you're busy, but because you understand that the space between two people is where the longing grows. If you are always available, you are a commodity. If you are occasionally unreachable, you are a prize. Let her wonder. Let her check your profile. Let her ask her friends if they've heard from you. That silence you create is a vacuum, and the human mind is designed to fill a vacuum with its own deepest desires. She isn't just thinking about you. She is creating a version of you in her head that is even more perfect than the real thing. Now, let's talk about the final psychological anchor, the shared secret. Nothing bonds two humans faster than a feeling of us against the world. Create a narrative where you and her share an understanding that no one else has. Use phrases like, "Other people wouldn't get this, but I know you do." Or, "Most people see the surface, but we both know what's actually happening here." By creating this invisible fence around your interaction, you make her feel like every other man in her life is an outsider. She might be surrounded by people. She might be at a party with 100 different distractions, but because you've planted the seeds of mystery, the spectrum of emotions, and the shared secret, her mind will always drift back to that one unsolved puzzle. You are the mystery she hasn't decoded. You are the thrill she can't predict. And most importantly, you are the only person who makes her feel like she is finally being seen. This isn't about manipulation for the sake of it. It's about understanding the mechanics of the human heart and brain. People don't fall for what is easy. They fall for what is earned. They don't remember the people who were always there. They remember the people who made them feel alive. Be the roller coaster. Be the mystery. Be the person she can never quite figure out. And you will never have to worry about being forgotten. The game is already won. You are already in her head. And now you own the lease. Now we move into the final stage of the psychological takeover, the law of contrast. Most people are terrified of conflict, so they stay in the safe zone of nice and polite. But the human brain is designed to ignore the static of the polite world. If you want to be the one she thinks about when she's alone at 2 a.m., you must be the person who brings the contrast. You must be willing to disagree with her. If she says something everyone else agrees with, challenge it. Not because you're being difficult, but because you have a spine. Look her in the eyes and tell her, "I think you're just saying that because it's the easy answer, but I don't think you actually believe it." In that one sentence, you have separated yourself from every other man she has ever met. You aren't a yes man. You aren't an audience member. You are a challenger. And the human brain is biologically wired to respect and obsess over the person who challenges its reality. But once you've created that friction, you immediately follow it with the anchor of absolute presence. This is the light and shadow technique. When you are with her, be 100% there. No phone, no distractions, no looking around the room. Make her feel like she's the only person on the planet for those 60 minutes. Then, the second you leave, go completely dark. The contrast between your intense, burning focus and your total post-interaction silence creates a withdrawal effect. It's the same chemical reaction the brain has when it loses a source of high-intensity dopamine. She will spend the next 48 hours trying to figure out how to get that feeling of being the only girl in the world back. This leads us to the ultimate psychological trap, the shared vision. You aren't just a guy she's talking to. You are the person who understands her shadow self, the part of her she doesn't show to her parents, her boss, or her best friends. Identify one thing she's insecure about, but frame it as her greatest strength. If she's chaotic, call it creative fire. If she's quiet, call it strategic observation. When you rename someone's flaws as virtues, you become the only person in their life who truly gets them. You are no longer a choice. You are a necessity. Think about it like this. Most men are trying to buy a ticket to her life. You are building the stadium. You are setting the rules, creating the atmosphere, and deciding when the lights go up and when they go down. By the time she realizes she's thinking about you 24/7, it's already too late. The seeds have grown. The mystery has taken root. The roller coaster has reached its highest point. Most people will live their entire lives and never understand this level of influence. They will stay in the 95% who wonder why they are forgotten. But you have the tools to brand your image into the subconscious. You aren't just a memory. You are the voice in the back of her head. You are the reason she smiles at her phone. You are the mystery that she will spend the rest of her life trying to solve. And as long as you stay unpredictable, as long as you keep the push and pull alive, you will stay exactly where you belong, right in the center of her mind, forever.